Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Cabell Midland High School, where we have a MyTown matchup tonight between the Highlanders of Huntington High and the Knights of Cabell Midland. They're introducing the lineups and have the national anthem after that. We got on the air late. We're going to need to take a break. We'll be back with the first pitch here in about 3 or 4 minutes, right here on MyTown TV.
Download our app today.
Whoa! Easy on that trigger, partner.
Are you talking to me?
Ranger Rodney here, looking out for your wallet.
You gonna put in them rewards?
Rewards?
Hot doggies, give me that.
What in the Pixar?
You know, Clark's Rewards. Save on gas, get free stuff. There you go, partner. Get some every time.
Rewards. Got it.
Clark's Rewards. Return, refresh, refuel.
With Ashland Credit Union's Community Spirit Card Program, every swipe supports what matters most: our students, our schools, and our community. From morning coffee to Friday night lights, show your spirit everywhere you go.
Your family deserves nothing but the best.
The sky's the limit. Drew and Jonathan's Modular One sofas and sectionals at Big Sandy. They're fully customizable, oh so comfortable, and affordable. Modular One can be designed precisely to your liking, with multiple available pieces to choose from in 7 great colors, starting at $4.99. Pick what you need, combine, adjust, that's it. Your room, your way.
Shop Drew and Jonathan Home at Big Sandy Superstore.
Pick 6 for $19.99 is the perfect meal for 2.
I can't believe we're on a date.
Oh, I'm just here for Pick 6.
Imagine what our kids would look like.
I don't want to have kids with you.
6 kids.
6!
Pick 6!
Wait, could we eat here every meal?
Yes.
All right, I'm down. Pick 6 meal for 2 for $19.99.
I was tired, wasn't getting very good sleep. I was dragging. I think deep down I knew something was wrong. Felt quite a bit of pain in my chest. Next thing you knew, I was doing a heart cath. I absolutely felt better immediately. Right back to work Monday morning with no kind of complications whatsoever. I know a lot about heating and air conditioning, but you guys are the ones that know about hearts.
Inspired Heart Care at UK King's Daughters.
When it comes to your future, don't just swing. Knock it out of the park and apply to Ashland Community and Technical College. With hands-on training and career-focused programs, step up to the plate. Apply today at ashland.kctcs.edu.
We know your time is valuable. That's why banking should be easy. With personal alerts on our banking app, you can be notified of what's important to you. People's Bank, working together, building success.
Your hometown teams, your biggest moments, your place to watch it all. Follow high school sports from Ashland, Cabell Midland, Greenup County, Huntington, Round County, Russell, and Spring Valley live and on demand. Watch now on mytowntv.com, stream on Apple TV and Roku, or take it with you on the MyTown TV app for Apple and Android. MyTown TV, players first.
Mom, what's for dinner?
Ashland deserves leadership that is steady and strategic with a bold vision for the future. That's exactly how I lead. Forward with smart growth. Forward with responsible budgeting. Forward with safe neighborhoods and strong infrastructure. Forward with the opportunity for the next generation. I'm Amanda Clark, and I'm asking for your vote for the Ashland City Commission on May 19th.
I'm David Salisbury, your current District 1 County Commissioner, and I ask for your support in the May 19th primary. Our physical court has driven economic growth through tourism, bringing new opportunities and investment to our community. From the new racetrack to our new 100,000 square foot sports complex, not to mention hosting 2 of the top 5 concerts in Kentucky, Rock the Country and Healing Appalachia. I am your 24/7 commissioner working for you every day. Humbly, I ask for your vote on the May 19th primary. Proven results, steady leadership, and continued success.
I'm Jamie Reese, your Boyd County Sheriff, and on May the 19th, I respectfully ask for your vote because protecting your families is not political, it's personal.
Trust is something earned, not given. Better financials lead to a better life. All with the Better Bank, headquartered in Boyd County and serving the tri-state. KFB, the bank you trust and the community you love.
From hand-cut steaks to fall-off-the-bone ribs, Texas Roadhouse has something for everyone. Visit TexasRoadhouse.com or download the Texas Roadhouse mobile app to get on the wait list or place a to-go order online. Fresh baked bread and honey cinnamon butter await at Texas Roadhouse. Order their legendary catering for your next event. Located at 501 Winchester Avenue across from Ashland Town Center Mall, Texas Roadhouse will help you support your local school.
Pathways has been around for over half a century, providing quality behavioral health care services for 60 years.
Pathways is your certified community behavioral health care clinic. Learn more at pathways-ky.org. Expert care, backed by experience.
Hi, this is Clay from Pollock's Jewelers. So much has changed, especially over the last 30 years. Now the latest craze, lab-grown diamond. As the only certified gemologist appraiser in the tri-state area, happy to...
All right, folks, we are ready as leadoff hitter Tavion Wilson, the center fielder for Huntington, steps in. He'll be facing Cade Johnson. I'll be giving you the lineups as we go throughout here, as we were a little late getting on the air. Pitch number one bounces, and it is ball one. It'll be Tavion Wilson, Jacob Ramey, Bradley Johnson, and Xavier Goodwin to come to the plate for Huntington. Those are your first four scheduled. And swing and a miss by Wilson. Johnson got that one up in the zone. It's 1 ball and 1 strike. And that is fouled out of play off the right side. It's now 1 ball and 2 strikes. Your defensive alignment for Cabell Midland, I'll give you right after this pitch from Johnson. It's the 1-2. And that is grounded to third, a high chopper. Wilson on the run, and the throw pulls him off the bag, and Wilson will get on. Not sure if the throw was there, he would make it or not, but now Jacob Ramey, and then your defensive alignment, as I said, Johnson on the heel, McGinnis behind the plate, left around to first, Hinkle, LaFawn, Workman, and Herbert left to right as Brunty, Wing, and Hunt. So that's hit hard into center field. Wing is going to go back and makes the catch, hung up there, and it's a fly out on the first pitch. So 1 down, and now Bradley Johnson will come to the plate. Ramey hit that one hard. Third baseman tonight for Huntington, Bradley Johnson. Wilson takes the lead at first, decent lead. Johnson delivers ball one. Second pitch is outside, ball two. So 2-0, runner on first. 1 down here in the top of the first inning at this MyTown matchup between Huntington High and Cabell Midland. And these two teams played not too long ago. There's a swing and a miss for Johnson, and Huntington High won at Huntington High. I believe it was 7-3 was your final. But Cabell Midland playing better and getting healthy, coming off of an MSAC tournament championship. Runners going, throw down. Wilson is down, and he gets in there safely with a head-first slide. So Wilson will steal the base and be in scoring position now with one down. 3-1 on Bradley Johnson. They're going to check on Wilson. Looks like he might have got hit in the mouth. Let's take a quick 1-minute break, and we'll be back right after this.
Your family deserves nothing but the best.
The sky's the limit. Drew and Jonathan's Modular One sofas and sectionals at Big Sandy. They're fully customizable, oh so comfortable, and affordable. Modular One can be designed precisely to your liking, with multiple available pieces to choose from in 7 great colors, starting at $4.99. Pick what you need, combine, adjust, that's it. Your room, your way.
Shop Drew and Jonathan Home at Big Sandy Superstore.
With Ashland Credit Union's Community Spirit Card Program, every swipe supports what matters most. Our students, our schools, and our community. From morning coffee to Friday night lights, show your spirit everywhere you go.
Okay, folks, we are back. Tavion Wilson did take a walk off towards the Cabell Midland dugout. He's getting some medical attention. And while we're doing that, I want to remind you that tomorrow we have softball action here on MyTown TV from the Tri-State Showcase tomorrow. Run down those games for you. 2 games at Ashland and 4 games at Russell. At Ashland tomorrow at 12 o'clock noon, it'll be East Carter at Ashland, and then Hurricane West Virginia at Ashland at 2 o'clock. At Russell, it starts at noon there again, at least our coverage does. Greenup County will be taking on South Point at noon. At 2 o'clock, it's Greenup County versus West Jefferson, Ohio. And then at 4 o'clock, it's Chesapeake at Russell. And the final game of the night, I believe, or at least the final game we'll be calling will be Lincoln County, West Virginia at Russell at 6 p.m. And Tavion Wilson is headed back out to second base, and looks like we are ready to go. Received some medical treatment, and we're ready. And Wilson, as Johnson will get a few warm-up tosses after the stoppage of play to get Wilson the attention that he needed there.
As we start back up the game, the count's going to be.
And we have
1 strike and
next week all baseball action here on MyTown TV. Run that down for you here real quick as we're waiting. Nope, we are ready to go. Goodwin will step in. Or excuse me, not Goodwin. It was Johnson who dribbles it to first, down to first baseline. Cade Johnson has a little trouble getting it out of his glove, but is able to get it over to first base to get the second out, and Wilson will move up to third, and now Xavier Goodwin will step in. So 2 down, runner on third here in the top of the first. Catcher for Huntington High today, Xavier Goodwin. He steps in to face Johnson. Johnson will come with the pitch. That's going to stay high, ball 1. And that catches the outside corner, strike 1. 1 ball and 1 strike. And a little bit of off speed there, gets a swinging strike on Goodwin. He's now in the hole, 1 ball and 2 strikes. One, 2 from Johnson. That is high, chopper grounded to third, scooped up over there and over to first. Hinkle over to Herbert, and that retires the side. As we have 1 hit, 1 runner left, no errors, and no runs at the end of a half an inning. Huntington nothing, Cabell Midland coming to bat. We'll be back right after this.
Life moves fast and the moments don't wait. The first steps, the first home, the dreams you work so hard for. Where you place your trust matters. At Members Choice Credit Union, we're here for every milestone. Through the hard days, the hopeful days, and everything in between. Your money, your future, your choice.
Pick 6 for $19.99, a perfect meal for two.
That's got a rhyme.
Well, how about munching on Pick 6, my mouth going yap, yap. People always staring at my wings, they go flap, flap. Dave is so surprised because he didn't know I'd rap. Pick 6 meal for two for $19.99.
All right, folks, we are back. Headed to the bottom of the first inning. Tavion Wilson got on board for Huntington, was stranded at third base, and so Cabell Midland will now come to the plate here in the bottom of the first. For Huntington High, their defensive alignment, it's Caleb Nicely on the hill. Goodwin behind the plate. From third around to first, it's Johnson, White, Hood, and Legg. And left around to right, it's Childers, Wilson, and Ramey. And their lineup that they will be facing. Leading off for Cabell Midland, it'll be the catcher, Eli McGinnis, followed by the shortstop, Andrew LaFawn. Then Braylon Wing, the center fielder, and then Cade Johnson, the pitcher tonight for Cabell Midland. And that's who they will face. That's who Nicely will face the first four hitters here in the bottom of the first, as we're waiting for Xavier Goodwin to get, well, he does have his, he is out there. Had a catcher warming up as Goodwin made the last out at the top of the first, and now we're ready after the throw down.
Number 20, Eli McGinnis. Living in this big new world, with my head up in outer space. I know I'll be A-OK. I know I'll be
So McGinnis will step in. Here's the first delivery from Nicely, and that is grounded to third. A little slow roller. Johnson picks it up and over to Legg. Quickly, one away.
Now coming to bat for Midland will be our
one pitch and one out.
Number 4, Andrew LaFawn. And that's strike one. Nice pitch there by Nicely. 0-1 on LaFawn. Right about waist high on the inside part of the plate.
He didn't even think about swinging at that.
Nope. There's a nice pitch for Nicely. Start him off with a strike. That's hit high in the air into right field. Ramey coming over near the line, and he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
Now coming to bat will be our center fielder.
Only thrown 3 pitches by my count, and already 2 outs. And it's now going to be Braylon Wing to step to the plate. Wing playing center field today for Cabell Midland. Nicely starts him off with a strike. And nothing else. Nicely has been in the strike zone to start this one out. Great control so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch from Nicely. Swing and a miss, strike 2. So Nicely now 0-2. Probably would come back with that fastball on the outside part of the plate. Goes in and swing and a miss and a strikeout. 1-2-3 inning for Caleb Nicely. No runs, no hits, no errors. No one left on at the end of one complete. No score between Cabell Midland and Huntington High. We'll be back right after this.
Download our app today.
Whoa! Easy on that trigger, partner.
Are you talking to me?
Ranger Rodney here, looking out for your wallet.
You gonna put in them rewards?
Rewards?
Hot doggies, give me that. What in the Pixar? You know, Clark's Rewards. Save on gas, get free stuff. There you go, partner.
Gets them every time.
Rewards. Got it. Clark's Rewards. Return, refresh, refuel.
At Big Sandy Superstore, we support factories and workers right here in the USA. We're always looking for American-made brands that are built to last and made to matter. Because American-made means jobs and opportunities in our communities. You'll get big savings on American-made brands when you shop right here and can feel good knowing you're supporting your neighbors, friends, and family. Built here, sold here. Big Sandy Superstore.
All right, folks, we are back here at Cabell Midland High School. Head to the second inning. No score between these two teams in the game tonight. This My Town matchup fueled by Clark's Pump and Shop and presented by Big Sandy Superstore. Coming to the plate for the Highlanders, it'll be 5, 6, and 7. It'll be Cash White, Grady Franks, and Evan Childers will come to the plate for the Highlanders. Cash White playing shortstop today for Huntington High. As you folks can probably hear, it's Disney-themed walk-up music tonight for Huntington High as the Bare Necessities were being played for Cash White. And he takes ball one outside. And that's strike one, 1-1 on White as Kate Johnson for Cabell Midland and Caleb Nicely for Huntington have been in the strike zone to start this one out. And that's strike two. Nice pitch there by Kate Johnson. Little off speed, took something off of that one, dropped it right in. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes on your leadoff hitter, Cash White. Fouls that one down the right field line and out of play. It'll stay 1 ball and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss and a strikeout as Cade Johnson gets the strikeout to lead off the second inning of Cash White, his first strikeout of the game. That'll be Grady Franks, the designated hitter. And Johnson right over the plate again, strike one, getting ahead of the hitters early, working quickly. And that is hit right back up the middle. Nice stop there by LaFawn. Over to first for Herbert for the out. Nice play by LaFawn. Andrew LaFawn with a good scoop there, going to his left, sliding down and picking up and throwing out Grady Franks at first base. So 2 up and 2 down. Now the left fielder, Evan Childers, will step in against Kate Johnson. That is popped up in the air and out of play, 0-1. Johnson wasting no time, working quickly. Swing and a miss, strike two. Only 1 ball out of the strike zone here in the top of the second for Johnson. Here's the 0-2. And that is hit back up the middle. LaFawn to his left, scoops it up behind second base and over to first to Herbert, and that will do it. 3 up and 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors. No one left on at the end of 1.5. It's no score between Cabell Midland and Huntington High. We'll be back right after this.
With Ashland Credit Union's Community Spirit Card Program, every swipe supports what matters most: our students, our schools, and our community. From morning coffee to Friday night lights, show your spirit everywhere you go.
Hi, this is Clay from Pollock's Jewelers. So much has changed, especially over the last 30 years. Now the latest craze, lab-grown diamond. As the only certified gemologist appraiser in the tri-state area, happy to help you. Thanks again for all your support and friendship over the years. We'll see you soon.
When you're stressed, you come get a massage, it just melts it away. I started having major muscle spasms, and the pain was so excruciating, I couldn't move my left arm. I was wondering how I was going to support my family. From the get-go, they made me feel important, that I wasn't just another patient. I knew immediately when I woke up after surgery, I was free of pain. My future looked a little brighter.
Inspired neurosurgical care at UK King's Daughters.
All right, folks, we are back here at Cabell Midland as Caleb nicely finishing up his warm-up tosses. And my cameraman and color man, Evan Adkins, was talking about the two nice plays by Andrew LaFawn to end that inning. A little bit different. Both had to go to his left, but that first one was hit hard, and I don't think either one of us thought he was going to get over there to get it.
Oh, I was sure he wasn't knocking it down, but not only did he knock it down, he got the throw.
He got the throw and had it in plenty of time, and then a little bit more of a slow roller that he got right behind second to finish out the inning. So it's going to be the pitcher Cade Johnson, then Cruz Hunt, and then Seth Hinkle, your 4, 5, and 6 hitters to come here to hit for Cabell Midland in the bottom of the second inning. Caleb nicely throws that one just outside, 1-0.
A little chilly tonight, Mike.
Yes, it is, and it's going to get chillier
and
as
windy.
we go. Two and 0 now on Johnson. Nicely comes to the plate, and that one's outside and low, bounces. So quickly 3-0 on the leadoff hitter here in the second, Cade Johnson. Cabell Midland looking for a base runner to get started here, looking for their first base runner of the night. Here's the pitch from Nicely. That one's going to stay outside, and Johnson draws a 4-pitch walk. He'll go to first base.
Now batting will be our right fielder.
And we're going to have a courtesy runner.
Cruz Hunt.
Looks like number 16.
16, Brady Ballou, I believe. Looks like number 16.
Yeah.
And so now Cruz Hunt will step in with a runner on. Nobody out as Cade Johnson as the leadoff hitter got on. And that's 5 in a row out of the zone for Caleb Nicely, who had a really quick 3-up, 3-down inning in the first. But already given up a leadoff walk and behind on the count here with as he throws over and runner is back. Went 1-0 here on Cruz Hunt. Nicely, will go back to first again and throws it past the first baseman, and Ballou's going to get up, and he's going to go to at least second, and he'll slide in there. And now they have a runner in scoring position on the throwing error. So Ballou will now be at second. Cruz Hunt at the plate. 1 ball and no strikes. It's the first base runner of the night for Cabell Midland, and the first time they've gotten a runner in scoring position. Nicely comes to the plate and gets the strike. First pitch of the inning that he's got across the plate for a strike. It's 1 ball and 1 strike. There's the 1-1. And Cruz Hunt foul tips that one into Goodwin's mitt. It's now 1 ball and 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes, nobody out. Runner on second is Ballou. Cabell Midland trying to score first here in this My-Town matchup. Nicely continuing to look at the second base runner, and Hunt hits it and pops it
to shortstop, and White goes out and makes the catch in short left field. So now 1 down. So Seth Hinkle will now step to the plate with a runner on and 1 out.
Necessities from the Jungle Book earlier, and there's a player named Baloo. You think that?
I didn't even put that together. I'm glad you're here. That's what you're here for, Evan, for that type of information. That's why I bring you along. That makes sense, though, as that's ball 1 outside. So it's 1-0 on Hinkle. You think I would remember that. That movie's as old as I am or older, so you would have thought I would have put those two together.
When did that movie come out?
I want to say 70s at least. Outside ball 2. If we had Tyler Rowland, our resident Google, he would probably be able to tell us the exact day that it hit theaters.
Day, month, year.
And if it was a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday.
And what the weather was like.
Exactly. It's 2-0. And that catches the outside corner, strike 1. 2 balls and a strike on third baseman Seth Hinkle. Runner on second, 1 down. Bottom of the second, and no score here between Huntington and Cabell Midland. Nicely come to the plate, and that's strike 2. So now Nicely's even the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Seth Hinkle in the box. Here's the 2-2 from Nicely. And that is grounded to third on a big high hop, picked up by Johnson. Over to leg for the putout. Ballou will move up to third.
Now coming to bat for Midland with 2 outs will be our DH, number 6, Cam Wallace.
So now Cam Wallace will come to the plate. And both teams here tonight, Huntington in the top of the first, had a runner on third with 2 outs, couldn't get him home. And now Cabell Midland here in the bottom of the second with a runner on third and 2 outs. Cam Wallace trying to knock in the first run of the ball game. And he's going to do it as that's a base hit into right center field. A solid single by Cam Wallace on the first pitch. Gets the RBI single. And Cabell Midland takes the 1-0 lead as Ballou comes in from third to score. He ran for Cade Johnson, who drew the leadoff walk. And as happens so often, give a walk to the leadoff runner or the leadoff hitter, and they come around to score. Now it's Luke Herbert, the first baseman. Will come to bat with 2 outs and a runner on first. Nicely comes to the plate, and that one's going to stay up just a little bit, ball 1. Throw over to first, runner's back. Wallace back in plenty of time. Count 1-0. Luke Herbert, the number 8 hitter. And that is strike 1. 1 ball and 1 strike. Count even now. That's way outside. Goodwin with a nice job of getting after that one, or could have allowed a runner to move up to second. Here's the pitch. It's going to stay way outside. It's going 3-1 now. So Luke Herbert with an opportunity here, count in his favor. 3 balls and a strike, runner on first. Cabell Midland trying to add to that 1 run they've plated so far here in the bottom of the second. And Herbert takes that one high and inside, and he'll walk, and that'll put runners at first and second. Now, Hunter Workman will now come to the plate. The number 9 hitter for Cabell Midland. Second base tonight, 2 runners on first and second. 2 outs here in the bottom of the second inning. Cabell Midland's already plated 1 run. Trying for more. Got a runner in scoring position here.
It felt like Nicely couldn't miss the strike zone in the first inning. I'm wondering what happened since then.
Seem to be struggling now. And that is going to be grounded to third base. And it's going to be missed there by the third baseman, Johnson. And everybody's going to be safe. And that's going to bring up Eli McGinnis, the leadoff hitter, with the bases full of Knights. As Wallace moves to third, Herbert moves to second, and Workman moves to first.
Goodwin asks for a timeout to go talk to his pitcher.
And we'll take a quick 1-minute timeout. We'll be back right after this.
Buckle up, phone down. Buckle up, put your phone down, yeah, yeah. Buckle up, phone down. Buckle up, put your phone down, yeah, yeah. Buckle up, phone down. Buckle up, put your phone down, yeah, yeah. Buckle up, phone down. Buckle up, put your phone down. Ooh. Put your phone.
Be safe, Kentucky. Buckle up and put the phone down.
Pick 6 for $19.99 is the perfect meal for 2.
I can't believe we're on a date.
Oh, I'm just here for pick 6.
Imagine what our kids would look like.
I don't want to have kids with you.
6 kids.
6!
Pick 6!
Wait, could we eat here every meal?
Yes.
All right, I'm down. Pick 6 meal for 2 for $19.99.
Bases loaded here of Knights. Eli McGinnis grounded out to third in his first at bat, and that's going to be way outside, ball 1. You were getting ready to say something, Evan, and I stepped on what you were getting ready to say.
I already forgot.
Well, I apologize.
No, it's fine. It was. I'm sure it couldn't have been important.
And that
I believe
was a little bit of help there. 1 ball and 1 strike. Looked a little
high and a lot inside.
Inside and up, but 1 ball and 1 strike, and that one's going to be strike 2.
That one had some curvature on it.
Yes, it had. Nice break on it there. Nicely dropped that breaking ball in there. So now McGinnis crowding the plate and takes strike 3 right down the middle and nicely gets out of a jam. But we'll have 2 errors for Huntington. One hit and 1 run scored and 3 left on base at the end of 2 complete. It's Cabell Midland 1 and Huntington High 0. We'll be back right after this.
We know your time is valuable. That's why banking should be easy. With personal alerts on our banking app, you can be notified of what's important to you. People's Bank, working together, building success.
Pathways has been around for over half a century, providing quality behavioral health care services for 60 years.
Pathways is your certified community behavioral health care clinic. Learn more at pathways-ky.org. Expert care, backed by experience.
Your hometown teams, your biggest moments, your place to watch it all. Follow high school sports from Ashland, Cabell Midland, Greenup County, Huntington, Round County, Russell, and Spring Valley live and on demand. Watch now on mytowntv.com, stream on Apple TV and Roku, or take it with you on the MyTown TV app for Apple and Android. MyTown TV, players first.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back here at Cabell Midland as we're headed to the top of the 3rd inning. Cabell Midland plated 1 run in the bottom of the 2nd. Cade Johnson got on and with a 4-pitch walk to lead off the inning, and his courtesy runner was knocked in by Cam Wallace on an RBI single, and Cabell Midland left the bases loaded as Eli McGinnis struck out. Huntington trying to get the run back here in the top of the 3rd will bring to the plate Jamie Legg, Matt Hood, and Tavion Wilson, the 8, 9, and 1 hitters for the Highlanders.
Number 2, Jamie Legg.
Here's the pitch from Johnson. Swing and a miss by Legg. That had some heat behind it. It's 80-plus miles an hour, I'm sure, on that one. Johnson ready, working quickly. The 0-1. And that's fouled away. It's now 0-2. Johnson quickly ahead of Jamie Legg here. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And that's hit right back up the middle as Legg will lead off the top of the third inning with a base hit right back up the middle. And Huntington returns the favor by getting their leadoff runner on here in the top of the third, just like Cabell Midland did in the bottom of the second. Matt Hood will come to the plate. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. It was an interesting look by the catcher, Eli McGinnis. He gave a look to the press box after the head and shoulders, knees and toes walk-up music. I think he was wondering about the same thing we were. It's like, well, that is an interesting walk-up song. It's all Disney tonight for Huntington High.
You know, I thought it was head, shoulders, cheese, and toast until I was 17.
And that is ball one from Johnson. Jamie Legg leads off of first. Johnson will deliver. That's hit high in the air. It's going to stay on the infield. Workman's going to come in and make the catch. One away on the pop out to Hunter Workman. And now Tavion Wilson will come to the plate. He got on base to lead off this ball game and got stranded at third in the top of the first inning. Wilson 1 for 1 on the day. And Wilson fouls that one at the plate. 0-1. You know, Evan, we talked about Caleb Nicely struggling in the second inning, finding the strike zone. Cade Johnson has not had that problem here through 2+ innings.
No, he's dialed in.
He is still on. He throws over, and Legg is back safely. He is right around the plate, and when he doesn't have anybody on, he is working quickly.
We were also engaging in a bit of conjecture earlier about what happened with Nicely. We were thinking maybe he was trying to mix up his pitches.
Yep, as that stays ball and away, because I think he threw like 6 pitches in the in the bottom of the first inning. We got 3 outs. Struggled a little bit in the second inning, but only gave up the 1 run. As Wilson was a little inside, but Johnson gets the strike calls. 1 ball and 2 strikes. 1 down. Runner on first is Jamie Legg. He's singled to lead off the top of the third. Wilson, chopper to third. Nice play there by Hinkle over to first, and they're going to call him out as Herbert made the catch, and as he was pulling it out, it fell out of his glove, but that's going to be a ground out. Nice play by Hinkle to come in on that slow, soft hopper on that ground out. So now it's Jacob Ramey coming to the plate. He flew out to center on the first pitch from Johnson. Back in the top of the first. He's 0 for 1 on the day. Runner at second. Jamie Legg. That's hit hard and foul down the left field line. 0-1. But on that ground out, Jamie Legg did move up to second base, so they have a runner in scoring position with 2 down here. Top of the third inning. Johnson will come to the plate. And that's ball 1. Over the plate, must have been a little bit low from here, but 1 ball, 1 strike. Johnson sets, looks at Legg, comes to the plate. That's hit high in the air, and it's going to go out of play down the left field line again. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Cade Johnson ahead in the count here on Jacob Ramey. Johnson sets, and he's going to step off. Johnson now ready again. Looks to second, comes to the plate. That is hit hard to LaFawn. Tries to backhand it. It goes under his glove, and Legg is going to come in to score. And we are tied 1 apiece as Jamie Legg comes around from second. So Ramey reaches on the air and ties this one up. Now Bradley Johnson, who grounded out to the pitcher in the first inning. 0 for 1 on the day. And they're going to throw down to first, and Nice job there by Herbert. Just couldn't get the tag back on Ramey. The throw beat him by a split second, but not enough time to halfway turn around and get the tag. Johnson delivers ball 1. It's ball 3. 3-0. Johnson's got to throw a strike here. Going to be taken all the way, and that is strike 1. Opportunity here for Bradley Johnson with the hitter's count 3-1. There's the pitch. Runner's going, and McGinnis started to throw, but it was a ball 4. So now we have runners on first and second. Xavier Goodwin will come to the plate. He grounded out to third to end the first inning.
The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round.
So Goodwin 0 for 1 on the day. Johnson will come set. He'll come to Goodwin. Strike 1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Fastball on the inside. There, it's quickly 0-2 on Goodwin. Johnson trying to get out of this inning with 2 on. 2 out, runner already in. Tied at 1 apiece here in the top of the third. Goodwin choking up on the bat. And that one's going to stay outside and a little bit low. Ball 1, 1-2. And that is, thought that was going to be strike 3. I was ready to call him out there, but that's going to stay a little high, I guess. 2-2 now. And that's hit right back up the middle. Good one, and it's going to be Ramey's going to come around from second, and he will score. And Huntington takes a 2-1 lead on a base hit RBI single from Xavier Goodwin. Johnson moves up to second, and we're going to have a courtesy runner for Goodwin. It's going to be
number 17.
Number 17, and that is going to be Merrick Midkiff will come in to run. Cash White at the plate, throw down to first, runner gets back. One and 0. Runners on first and second. 2 down here in the top of the third. Swing and a miss. White was behind that one. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Looks like the umpire signaled 0-2. That's what it looked like. Okay. Did he hear me?
I guess, but I could have swore he didn't call strike on that first one.
Yeah.
But. Okay, so we've been corrected. 1 ball and 2 strikes. And that's a swing and a miss and a strikeout, and that will end the inning on that strikeout, but not before Huntington plates 2 runs on a couple of base hits, an error by Cabell Midland, 2 left on. So at the end of 2.5 innings, it is Huntington High 2 and Cabell Midland 1. We're heading to the bottom of the third right after this.
Mom, what's for dinner?
Trust is something earned,
not given. Better financials lead to a better life. All with the Better Bank, headquartered in Boyd County and serving the tri-state. KFB, the bank you trust and the community you love.
When it comes to your future, don't just swing.
End of the inning. It's all right. Just go ahead and come back or whatever. All right. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes. Not going to say I was right, but I was right. So it's 2-2 on Cash White, and that's going to be a base hit into right center field. That's going to score at least 1, as it's going to score 2 score 1 as the runner moves around to third. So Goodwin will move to third. Bradley Johnson will score on the RBI single by Cash White. And boy, what a big break that was. So runners at first and third. White at first, and Midkiff, the runner that ran for Goodwin. Now Grady Franks will come to the plate. The runner takes off to second. Now we have runners at second and third. So now Grady Franks will step to the plate. 0 for 1 on the day. Johnson throws that one outside. The 8th hitter to come to the plate for Huntington here in the 3rd inning. And we've got a quick timeout by Cabell Midland to talk to the pitcher. We'll take a 1-minute break. We'll be back right after this.
Download our app today.
Whoa, easy on that trigger, partner.
Are you talking to me?
Ranger Rodney here, looking out for your wallet. You gonna put in them rewards?
Rewards?
Hot doggies, give me that.
What in the Pixar?
You know, Clark's Rewards. Save on gas, get free stuff. There you go, partner.
Gets them every time.
Rewards. Got it.
Clark's Rewards. Return, refresh, refuel.
We know your time is valuable. That's why banking should be easy. With personal alerts on our banking app, you can be notified of what's important to you. People's Bank, working together, building success.
We are back, and the pitch to Franks is strike 1. 1 ball and 1 strike. Franks holds off, and it's 2 balls and a strike now.
Yeah, he said he went.
Now he says he went. I just need to let the umpire keep the scorebook because I'm glad I'm doing it in pencil. Johnson swing and a miss. Are we sure that's the end?
I think that's going to be the end of that.
That's the end of the top of the 3rd.
I'm about 80% sure.
So we have 3 runs on a couple of base hits, 2 runners left. The end of 2.5, it is Huntington 3 and Cabell Midland 1. We'll be back right after this.
Mom, what's for dinner?
Trust is something earned, not given. Better financials lead to a better life. All with the Better Bank, headquartered in Boyd County and serving the tri-state. KFB, the bank you trust and the community you love.
To your future, don't just swing. Knock it out of the park and apply to Ashland Community and Technical College. With hands-on training and career-focused programs, step up to the plate Apply today at ashland.kctcs.edu.
All right, folks, we are back, headed to the bottom of the third inning. It's going to be the 2, 3, and 4 hitters for Cabell Midland. Andrew LaFawn, Braylon Wing, and Cade Johnson. Inning, so he's 0 for 1 on the day, and Caleb Nicely been on the bench for almost 20 minutes. See if that has anything to do with how he's been pitching. He's had a break, and that one's going to be high and inside, ball 1. And that's outside, ball 2. 2-0. Swing and a miss. Nice fastball there from Nicely. 2 balls and a strike. And that's fouled at the plate, 2-2. So Nicely, after going down 2-0, has battled back and evened the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Nicely set. Here's the 2-2. And that bounces at the plate. It's now full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes on the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the third inning, Andrew LaFawn. Nicely taking his time. He'll come to the plate now. And that's going to stay way high, and a leadoff walk.
Center fielder, number 15, Braylon Wing.
So Braylon Wing will come to the plate. He struck out in the first inning. The only strikeout of the game so far, one of 2 strikeouts in the game for Caleb Nicely. 0 for 1 on the day is Wing. And that is going to be ball 1. Pitch is going to stay high, ball 2. So Nicely again struggling to find the strike zone here in the third inning. Nicely to the plate. Swing and a miss on a fastball. 2-1 right down the heart of the plate. 2 balls and a strike. That's way outside. Ball 3, 3-1. So Nicely needs to throw a strike here. 3-1, nobody out, runner on first. And a swing and a miss by Wing. Strike 2, 3 balls and 2 strikes now, counts full. Andrew LaFawn on first base, drew a leadoff walk. So nobody down here in the bottom of the third. Full count. And that is hit up the middle to the shortstop. White steps on second, goes to first, and pulls leg off the bag, but gets the force out.
Now coming back to the will be our pitcher, number 10, Cade Johnson.
So Wing gets on with a fielder's choice, and now Cade Johnson who walked in the bottom of the second, and his courtesy runner, Ballou, came around to score. The only Cabell Midland run of the ball game so far. But you have Braylon Wing on first with one down. Your cleanup hitter, Cade Johnson, at the plate. Nicely in the stretch. He'll come to the plate. And that one's going to stay high, ball one. And that is strike one. Nice pitch there by Nicely. Outer part of the plate. Count even at one apiece. That's hit hard down the right field line and foul down towards the Cabell Midland bench. It's now 1 ball and 2 strikes. Nicely looks at the runner and comes set. Here's the pitch. And that's going to stay outside, and count's going to even now at 2 apiece. Two-two, and that's hit down the right field line. It's curving foul and out of play. It'll stay 2-2. Two-two pitch. Outside, ball 3. Count's going to go full now for the second batter in a row. Actually, the third batter in a row, it's went full. And that's hit hard to short. White picks it up over to second. They get one back to first. Double play. 6-4-3 double play ends the inning. Got Wing at second and Johnson at first, and a 6-4-3 double play ends it here. It was 3 up and 3 down at the end of 3 complete. Huntington 3, Cabell Midland 1. We'll be back after this.
It's never been easier to replace your kitchen appliances with the ultimate kitchen bundle at Big Sandy Superstore. What's a kitchen bundle? Choose your fridge, choose your range, dishwasher, and microwave. Pick the finish you love and upgrade individual pieces to fit your needs. Need a French door fridge? Done. Wall oven and cooktop? You got it. When you bundle, you save hundreds. Buy the refrigerator and range, get the dishwasher and microwave free at Big Sandy Superstore.
Download our app today.
Whoa! Easy on that trigger, partner.
Are you talking to me?
Ranger Rodney here, looking out for your wallet. You gonna put in them rewards?
Rewards?
Hot doggies, give me that.
What in the Pixar?
You know, Clark's Rewards. Save on gas, get free stuff. There you go, partner.
Gets them every time.
Rewards. Got it.
Clark's Rewards. Return, refresh, refuel.
All right, we are back, headed to the top of the 4th inning. It's Huntington 3 with 3 runs in the third. The top of the third. Cabell Midland with 1 run in the bottom of the second. And it is 3-1 as Cade Johnson will come out to start his 4th inning of relief for Cabell Midland. And so for Huntington, it'll be Evan Childers, Jamie Legg, and Matt Hood, the number 7, 8, and 9 hitters in the order. And Huntington brought 8 batters to the plate last inning. Childers grounded out to shortstop to end the second inning, and he takes strike 1 from Cade Johnson. 0-1. Oh, nice pitch there by Johnson. Off speed there, dropped it in, got the swing and a miss by Evan Childers. It's no balls and 2 strikes. And that's going to be a grounder to LaFawn. Big hop over to Herbert, and that's quickly one away.
Now batting with 1 out in the 4th inning will be
Jamie Legg will come to the plate.
Jamie Legg.
He singled to lead off the top of the 3rd and came around to score Huntington's first run of the game. So he's 1 for 1 on the day. Johnson ready to deliver the first pitch. And that's hit, popped in the air into center field. Wing going back, camps underneath it and makes the easy catch. 1 pitch in and out. Johnson making quick work of the Huntington lineup here in the top of the 4th. Now Matt Hood will come up. He popped up to the second baseman. He's 0 for 1 on the day. Johnson will deliver. That's fouled out of play off the right field side. 0-1. Johnson doing a nice job here. Has found the strike zone again here in the 4th inning. Working quickly. Trying to go 3 up, 3 down on Huntington. Here's the 0-1 from Johnson. Nice pitch by Johnson. Dropped right into the zone there. 0-2. Nice command of that breaking ball there. Here's the 0-2 pitch, working quickly. There it is again, and it stayed just inside, but nice idea to throw that pitch a second time. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here's Johnson to pitch again. And that's hit in the air. It's going to go out of play down the right field side. It'll stay 1-2. Johnson ready to go again. Hood steps in, and here's the 1-2. And that one got away from him a little bit. I'll state the obvious. That one failed to curve. Kind of stayed a little bit high. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
I think that pitch was to me.
Yep. There it is. Hit in the air to right center field. Wing converging, and it's going to be Hood to come over and make the catch. And that will be 1, 2, 3. No runs, no hits, no errors, no one left on base. Huntington continues to lead as we head to the bottom of the 4th, 3-1. We'll be back right after this.
With Ashland Credit Union's Community Spirit Card Program, every swipe supports what matters most: our students, our schools, and our community. From morning coffee to Friday night lights, show your spirit everywhere you go.
Pick 6 for $19.99 is the perfect meal for 2.
I can't believe we're on a date.
Oh, I'm just here for pick 6.
Imagine what our kids would look like.
I don't want to have kids with you.
6 kids.
6!
Pick 6!
Wait, could we eat here every meal?
Yes.
All right, I'm down. Pick 6 meal for 2 for $19.99.
Cycling with my wife was a lifestyle for me. The more and more I cycled, the harder and harder it was to get out of chairs. It was restricting everything that I could do. The ultimate result was hip replacements. King's Daughters, they were fantastic. The same day I got home from the hospital, I hopped right on my bike. Knowing that you can get back on your bike and go out and accomplish something that you didn't think you'd be able to, it's just amazing.
Inspired orthopedics care at UK King's Daughters.
All right, folks, we are back here headed to the bottom of the 4th inning. I need to make an apology. I said Hood on the catch in right field. It was Cruz Hunt that made the catch to end the inning. I apologize about that. He'll lead off the bottom of the 4th. It'll be Hunt, Hinkle, and Wallace, your 5, 6, and 7 hitters for Cabell Midland. And Caleb Nicely will come out to start his 4th inning of work.
The bottom of the 4th will be number 14,
Cruz Hunt's 0 for 1 on the day. Popped up to shortstop. And nicely outside, 1-0. Nice strike one. Nice pitch by Caleb Nicely. 1 ball, 1 strike. That's hit hard into right center field. Ramey is going to go over and make the catch. So 1 down. Now Seth Hinkle will come to the plate. He grabs. And that hits Hinkle on the first pitch, and he'll go to first base. So Wallace will come to the plate. He singled in the only run for Cabell Midland so far in the 2nd inning, and Seth Hinkle got hit by the pitch, and he's on first base with 1 away here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Nicely will pitch from the stretch. And that got away from him. That's kind of like the Cade Johnson curveball that stayed way high. And ball that got back to the backstop. Hinkle moves up to second. He's now in scoring position. And that's going to be 2 balls and no strikes. Was the perfect definition of a wild pitch.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
2-0. That's inside, 3-0.
Your count, kid.
Usually in this situation, the hitter is going to be taken at 3-0. Make Caleb Nicely throw a strike here. And he does not. It's ball 4 inside. And we've got 2 runners on with only 1 out.
Goodwin's calling for a timeout to go
Luke
talk
Herbert.
to Nicely. I wonder what they could be talking about.
I would say 2 words, throw strikes.
Yeah.
That's what Harbert, excuse me, I was corrected. I mess that up every time, so I apologize. I say Herbert and it's Harbert. By the end of the season, I'll get that right, hopefully in the next 2 weeks. Nicely comes set. And that's going to stay high. It's a nice pitch. Nice fastball there, but it'll stay 1-0. There's a strike. Same pitch, just down in the strike zone a little more. It's now 1-1. Opportunity here with 2 down, or 2 on and 1 down. And that's hit hard. Not as hard as I thought, to short. White picks it up and over to first to get the out. That'll be 2 down, but the runners will move up.
Baseman number 8, Hunter Workman.
So Hunter Workman will come to the plate. He's reached on an error in the 2nd inning. It's a ground ball to Johnson at third base that he couldn't handle, and that loaded the bases for the leadoff hitter McGinnis, who struck out to end the 2nd inning. But runners at 2nd and 3rd, a 2-out base hit would tie this one up as it's ball 1 outside, 1-0. It stays outside, 2-0. It's becoming eerily similar to the bottom of the 2nd as Workman ahead in the count, 2-0. If he can draw a walk, Swing and a miss. Strike one, but if he can get on and the runners don't advance, we'll have the same scenario with Eli McGinnis at the plate and the bases loaded, but Workman would like nothing more than get a base hit and score 2 here. And that's into right field and right at Ramey, who makes the catch, and that will end the inning. So 2 runners left on, no hits, no errors, and no runs. The end of 4 complete. Huntington still leads 3-1 over Cabell Midland. We'll be back right after this.
We know your time is valuable. That's why banking should be easy. With personal alerts on our banking app, you can be notified of what's important to you. People's Bank, working together, building success.
Pathways has been around for over half a century, providing quality behavioral health care services for 60 years.
Pathways is your certified community behavioral health care clinic. Learn more at pathways-ky.org. Expert care, backed by experience.
Your hometown teams, your biggest moments, your place to watch it all. Follow high school sports from Ashland, Cabell Midland, Greenup County, Huntington, Round County, Russell, and Spring Valley live and on demand. Watch now on mytowntv.com, stream on Apple TV and Roku, or take it with you on the MyTown TV app for Apple and Android. MyTown TV, players first.
All right, we are back here at Cabell Midland High School, headed to the top of the 5th inning. Cade Johnson still on the hill for the Knights. Eli McGinnis will come out, take the final pitch and throw down, and we'll be ready for Huntington High to come to the plate. And they will bring the top of the order up in Tavion Wilson, Jacob Ramey, and Bradley Johnson. And that's fouled away on an inside pitch. Strike one. And that's ball one. One and one on Wilson. Johnson working quickly. That's grounded to third, but not able to get it. LaFawn in the hole, but he's not going to be able to get Wilson, who's got nice speed, and be an infield single for Tavion Wilson. So Huntington gets the leadoff hitter on base, and it'll bring up Jacob Ramey, who's reached on an error and scored a run and flew out to center field, so he's 0 for 2 on the day. Wilson with pretty good speed over on first base. Johnson starts off with a strike right across the heart of the plate, 0-1 on Ramey. Throw over, and Wilson's back safely. Throw over again. Johnson continued to get back.
Wilson.
What did I say?
Johnson.
It's been a long day. Yeah. Johnson threw over. Wilson squared the bunt. Ramey fouls it back as Wilson took off. Appreciate you correcting me there, Evan.
That's what I'm here for, Mike.
Yeah. Then you have a tough job if you're correcting every mispronunciation or.
No, I let most of them go.
Oh, you let that? Gee, thanks. Appreciate that. That makes me feel really good if you let them all go.
I got to work the camera too, you know.
Yep. 0-2 on Ramey. And that is hit at the plate. Johnson comes off, and a nice pickup there by Harbert at first base. So one down. tough play there by Johnson, but able to do it and get the put out. Wilson will move up to second on the RBI put out. Now Bradley Johnson will come to the plate. He walked and scored in the third inning and grounded out in the first.
You know, I'd say it all evens out. I mean, earlier me and the umpire were wrong and you were right. So
swing and a miss, strike one. Yeah, sometimes though I gotta give it to the umpires. Sometimes they'll be emphatic about what the count is.
Right.
And Johnson got a little bit of a gift because it looks like that one stayed inside, but guess it caught the corner, so it's 0-2. It's a nice pitch from Johnson right there. Nice location. It gets a 0-2, and it's fouled off of his ankle, as Johnson, I was going to say, thought he was trying to act tough a little bit there. Then he picked up that left foot because I'm like, man, he hit that hard. 0-2. And that bounces. Nice job by McGinnis to stop that one and not allow Wilson to move up to third. So 1-2. One out. Runner on second. Huntington, an opportunity to extend their lead if they can drive Wilson home. Curveball is hit hard in the hole. LaFawn tries to grab a hold of it and knocks it down, and Wilson is going to try to score, and he does. And Johnson will wind up at second.
Now coming to bat for Huntington will be their catcher, number 4.
Nice hustle by Tavion Wilson. Gives Huntington another run, 4-1. They now lead. And Xavier Goodwin will come to the plate. So you still have a runner on second and one out. And that's strike one from Johnson. Goodwin on the day has a single and an RBI and grounded out to third. So 1 for 2, and he hits that one foul out of play. So it's now quickly 0-2 on Goodwin. And it's fouled straight back. It'll stay 0-2. If you're Cabell Midland, you don't want to get too far behind. It's still well within striking distance, only being down 4-1, but Huntington trying to push across another run. That one's does not break, stays above the hitter's head. It's 1-2 now. Johnson will come to the plate. And that's going to clip his uniform, and so now it's a hit by pitch. So now you have 2 runners on. And Cash White will come to the plate as McGinnis is going to go out and talk to Johnson.
Looks like number 17's coming in for
Goodwin. Midkiff. He came in to courtesy run for him early, and earlier looks like we got possibly a little activity down at the Cabell Midland bullpen, but we'll see as Johnson's pitch count is at 82. This might be his final inning of work. White's going to step in, a strikeout and a single and an RBI. It's 1 for 2 as Johnson steps off the pitching rubber and resets, and we're back at it. And that's fouled straight back, strike one. That gets past McGinnis, pops out of his glove, and runners are going to move up. So now it's runners at second and third. It's 1 ball and 1 strike on Cash White. Base hit here will push this lead up to 5. If he can drive in 2 runs here. dropped in for a strike. Nice pitch by Johnson, strike 2. 1 ball and 2 strikes, 1 out. And swing and a miss and a strikeout. That's a big strikeout for Cade Johnson. Gets the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting for Huntington will be number 14, Grady Franks.
Grady Franks will now step in. He's struck out and grounded out to short. So Cabell Midland trying to stop this Huntington rally, only giving up 1 run. Need 1 out here. And it's fouled at the plate, strike 1. Runner on second is Midkiff, who came in to run for Goodwin, and runner on third is Johnson. So runners on second, third, and 2 out.
Opportunity for Huntington here to make this a 6-1 lead.
They've had several opportunities. Big 2-out base hit. That was strike 2 as Frank stepped out of the way of that one, and Johnson got it close to the plate, got the call. 0-2. Big pitch here now. And that's going to be grounded towards second base, and it's scooped up by Workman over to Harbert, and that will do it.
You did it. You said Harbert.
Yeah. And so we have 1 base hit, 1 run, 1 error, and 2 runners left at the end of 4 1/2. Heading to the bottom of the 5th, it's Huntington 4 and Cabell Midland 1. We'll be back right after this.
Mom, what's for dinner?
They say products aren't built to last, and that they just don't make things like they used to. Since 1953, Big Sandy's been serving our customers quality and reliability at a great price. And that's why we're proud to carry Speed Queen, quality washers and dryers built here in America, with commercial-grade metal parts and backed by industry-leading warranties. Get the guaranteed lowest price and fast delivery on all Speed Queen appliances at Big Sandy's Superstore.
All right, folks, I need everybody to come and save me. I was trying to bring us back too early, and my producer, Conley, berated me just a little bit.
You got
no, we are
reprimanded.
not back. So we're back now, headed to the bottom of the 5th inning. Huntington with a 4-1 lead. And for Cabell Midland, it'll be the top of the order to come to the plate to face Caleb Nicely, who's starting his 5th inning of work for the Highlanders. It'll be McGinnis, LaFawn, and Wing. And McGinnis on the day is 0 for 2, grounded out to third and struck out. And it's fouled at the plate. That'll be strike 1. Needing to get a baseball here. We are ready. And that's outside, ball 1. 1 ball and 1 strike. Cabell Midland, bottom of the 5th. They're down 4-1. Kind of feel like with the top of the order here, it's an opportunity for them. A swing and a miss by McGinnis, strike 2. 1 ball and 2 strikes. That's fouled away, and it'll stay 1-2. Strikeout on a swing and a miss. First out of the inning, and
Will be our shortstop, number 4, Andrew LaFawn.
looks like that's Nicely's second strikeout as Andrew LaFawn will come to the plate. He reached on a walk and flew out to right field, so 0 for 1 on the day. Swing and a miss, strike one. Nicely still coming with about mid-80 heat there here in the 5th inning. And pitch count's got him right at 70 pitches. So still some velocity left in that arm, and it's fouled at the plate. It's now strike two, quickly 0-2.
It looks like he's doing better at staying in the zone this inning as well.
Seems to be. Those middle innings, he seemed to lose his control a little bit and is getting that back. And as soon as I say this little pitch will go over the batter's head.
That does seem to be the recurring theme.
Yes. Here's the 0-2 from Nicely. Told you.
That's exactly
Told you.
happened.
That was mid-80s at 85. Maybe I should go play the lottery tonight.
I think you should.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch from Nicely. That one stays high. I didn't predict that one, but that was 2 in a row. 2-2. And that one was about a 56-footer.
I think he's putting all of his emphasis on power and none of it on accuracy.
A little
right
bit
now.
of an overthrow there, as it looks like it's not looks like it is now 3-2. He stepped off the rubber a couple of times and tried to stretch that right leg a little bit.
That one was just a touch low. That one was pretty.
So it's going to be a 1-out walk. Braylon Wing will now step to the plate. Reached on a fielder's choice and struck out. 0 for 2 of the day. Nicely will come out of the stretch, comes to the plate, and that stays high on Wing, 1-0. Looks like we are going to have a new pitcher in the top of the 6th as there's activity down in the bullpen. And Wing hits that one to second base, scooped up there by Hood, and over to first to Leg. Nice play there. Runner will move up, but a ground out to second. And now Cade Johnson will come to the plate. Johnson walked, and his courtesy runner came around to score Cabell Midland's only run in the 2nd, and he also grounded out to second base. So 0 for 1 on the day for Johnson. That stays inside. Ball 1 to Johnson. Nicely off-speed pitch a little bit, dropped in there for a strike on the inside part of the plate. Took something off of that one. It's 1-1. It's fouled back, 1-2. One and two. Runner on second is Andrew LaFawn. Nicely come to the plate. That one stays high. Looks like that was going to be a curveball, and it stayed high out of the zone, over the plate, but stayed high. So now the count has evened at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And something in Kay Johnson's eye. Almost looked like a contact issue. As a contact wearer for many years, I've done that pose before.
You don't want to lose a contact on this turf.
No, you don't. But it might have just been something that blew into his eye. Had a little bit of a breeze there. And that's going to stay high, ball 3. Full count now. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner at second. Bottom of the 5th inning, Cabell Midland trails Huntington 4-1. And walks him. So Kay Johnson draws his second walk of the night. And probably Ballou will probably come in to run for Johnson as he did earlier in the game. Cruz Hunt will come to the plate. He's 0 for 2. Popped up to shortstop and flew out to right field. So now 2 on, 2 out. And that's strike 1 called. And that's hit in the air into right center field. Wilson, and then Ramey coming over to his right, makes the catch for the out, and that will do it. No runs, no hits, 2 runners left, and no errors at the end of 5 complete. It's Huntington 4, Cabell Midland 1. We'll be back with the 6th inning right after this.
Buckle up, phone down. Buckle up, put your phone down, yeah, yeah. Buckle up, phone down. Buckle up, put your phone down, yeah, yeah. Buckle up, phone down. Buckle up, put your phone down, yeah, yeah. Buckle up, phone down. Buckle up, put your phone down. Ooh. Put your phone.
Be safe, Kentucky. Buckle up and put the phone down.
From hand-cut steaks to fall-off-the-bone ribs, Texas Roadhouse has something for everyone. Visit TexasRoadhouse.com or download the Texas Roadhouse mobile app to get on the wait list or place a to-go order online. Fresh baked bread and honey cinnamon butter await at Texas Roadhouse. Order their legendary catering for your next event. Located at 501 Winchester Avenue across from Ashland Town Center Mall. Texas Roadhouse will help you support your local school.
All right, folks, we are back, headed to the top of the 6th inning. I believe we got a new right fielder, Cabell Midland number 14, but I don't seem to have that on the lineup. And so for Huntington here in the top of the 6th inning, grounded away. That's going to be Evan Childers. Childers on the day 0 for 2. 2 ground outs to shortstop. That's hit high in the air into the outfield. And that is caught for the first out of the inning. And so Jamie Legg will now come to the plate. Legg has singled and scored a run and flew out to center. It's going to stay outside, ball 1. Swing and a miss, strike 1. 1 ball and 1 strike. And it's fouled at the plate. 1-2. 1-2 to leg. That's going to be hit to the first baseman, scooped up by Harbert. Over to Johnson, and nice play by Johnson to get the out there. Nice play. 2 down now. Matt Hood will come to the plate. Popped up to second base and flew out to right field. 0-2 on the day.
Shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes.
And that is a strike on the inside corner. Cabell Midland trying to get Huntington down, 3 up, 3 down here in the top of the 6th inning. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Hood behind on that one. 0-2. And a strike 3 called as Hood held up. 3 up and 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors, no one left on. Heading to the bottom of the 6th, Huntington 4 and Cabell Midland 1. We'll be back right after this. Folks, we are back. Bottom of the 6th inning. Caleb nicely coming out. He's got about 85 pitches he's thrown here on the night. So trying to get one more inning out of him if they can work quickly. And he'll be facing the 6, 7, and 8 hitters for Cabell Midland. It'll be Seth Hinkle, Cam Wallace, and Luke Harbert. And Hinkle on the day is 0 for 1. Hit by a pitch in the 4th inning, stranded at third and is grounded out to third. Hinkle takes ball 1. And that is grounded to third, and it's just foul. 1 ball and 1 strike. Cabell Midland needing some runs, down 4-1 here in the bottom of the 6th. Not too many opportunities left here. Nicely comes with the 1-1. It's going to be low, ball 2. High, ball 3. Hinkle trying to work a walk, has the count in his favor. 3 balls and a strike. And that's ball 4. So Hinkle will draw a leadoff walk. And now Cam Wallace will come to the plate. He had an RBI single in the 2nd inning and walked in the 4th, so he's 1 for 1 on the day. Hinkle will lead off of first. Pitch to the plate is high and in. Ball 1. That's inside, ball 2. Nicely again, having a hard time finding the strike zone here in the bottom of the 6th. throws strike one to Cam Wallace, 2-1 now. And that's hit hard to short. White slides and no opportunity to get him. So it's an infield single for Cam Wallace, and Cabell Midland with something going here in the bottom of the 6th inning. 2 runners on and nobody out. Luke Harbert will come to the plate. Harbert on today has walked and grounded out, 0 for 1. And that is hit to third. Picked up over to second for 1, and that's all they're going to get as the runner Wallace is out. For the first out of the inning, Hinkle will move to third. And
looked like he was within arm's reach of the runner going to third, like he could have tagged him.
Yeah. In that situation with the 3-run lead, I think you're going to try to turn 2 and get 2 outs. But couldn't do that one, but here's an opportunity if they can get a ground out, they can do that. Or get a grounder, they could possibly do a
Number 30's coming in as a courtesy runner.
Courtesy runner heading in for the Knights will be number 30, Braxton Parsons.
So Braxton Parsons will come in to run at first base. And Goodwin's going to call time and head to the mound. Nicely is calling the infielders in, and they're going to have a meeting of the minds at the pitcher's mound. Just to reset it for you, you got a runner at third and a runner at first. 1 out, bottom of the 6th inning, and Huntington leading 4-1. So Cabell Midland trying to get at least 3 here in this inning and the next, or more. Is what they would prefer, and pull the win out if they can keep Huntington from scoring in the top of the 7th. So meeting is broken up. Goodwin's back behind the plate. Here's the pitch, and it's going to stay outside, ball 1. Remember, pass ball, wild pitch, anything like that could get the runner home.
We've seen a few wild ones tonight.
No doubt. Now strike 1 from Nicely. 1 ball and 1 strike. Pitch is high, ball 2. 2-1. The 2-1, and that's hit high in the air into left field. And White going out to catch it in short left. And makes the catch, and the runners will hold. So now there's 2 down. And now Eli McGinnis will come to the plate. And so Huntington has a force out at second and can go to first on a ground out. And McGinnis struck out his last at bat. He's actually struck out twice tonight, once swinging and once looking, and grounded out. He's 0 for 3 on the day. Looking for a big 2-out base hit here. And he takes ball 1 outside. That's strike 1 called. 1 ball and 1 strike. One and 1, 2 outs, 2 on. Runners on first and third. McGinnis steps back in and nicely looks. The runner at first. He'll come to the plate. And swing and a miss, strike two. Nice pitch there by Caleb Nicely, a fastball down and away. Nicely checks the runner. Comes set. And it's fouled away. McGinnis stays alive. 1-2 still. Nicely, he'll step off. Set again. Here's the 1-2. That's going to stay low, 2-2. That's outside. Count's going to go full now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Runner's going. It's fouled at the plate. Stay 3 balls and 2 strikes. Not unexpected to be going on 3 balls and 2 strikes, 2 out. Bottom of the 6th inning, Huntington leading 4-1. Cabell Midland with 2 runners on. But it's getting late in the game and running out of opportunities. And it's fouled away as McGinnis pulled back and happened to be so high and inside that it glanced off the bat and went foul. Stays 3-2. Strike 3 called right down the middle, and Caleb Nicely gets the strikeout and ends the threat. So 1 base hit, 2 runners left, no errors and no runs at the end of 6 complete. It's Huntington 4 and Cabell Midland 1. We'll be back right after this with the 7th inning.
Download our app today.
Whoa! Easy on that trigger, partner.
Are you talking to me?
Ranger Rodney here, looking out for your wallet. You gonna put in them rewards?
Rewards?
Hot doggies, give me that.
What in the Pixar?
You know, Clark's Rewards. Save on gas, get free stuff. There you go, partner.
Get some every time.
Rewards. Got it.
Clark's Rewards. Return, refresh, refuel.
At Big Sandy Superstore, we support factories and workers right here in the USA. We're always looking for American-made brands that are built to last and made to matter. Because American-made means jobs and opportunities in our communities. You'll get big savings on American-made brands when you shop right here and can feel good knowing you're supporting your neighbors, friends, and family. Built here, sold here. Big Sandy Superstore.
We are back, correct? All right. I don't want to get reprimanded again. And Cade Johnson will come back to start the top of the 7th. Has a few pitches left.
Number 33, Tavion Wilson.
Looks like number 18, Tucker Adkins, is into the game to play first. And Tavion Wilson will come to the plate. He takes ball 1 high and inside. Wilson fouls it straight back and out of play. 1 ball and 1 strike. Wilson on the night, 2 for 3. 2 base hits and scored a run and grounded out to third. And that's going to be hit to LaFawn. Big bouncing ball. Over to Atkins with the stretch, and that's 1 away in the top of the 7th. So Jacob Ramey will now come to the plate. Ramey on the night, 0 for 3. Reached on an error in the 3rd inning and came around to score. Ground out to the pitcher and a fly out to center, and that's hit hard into center field and catch almost by Wing, and it gets past him, and he's going to come into second base as Ramey hits it hard to center.
It was a good effort by Wing.
It was. So Bradley Johnson will now come to the plate. He's walked and scored, reached on an error, and grounded out. So he's 0 for 2. Big one for Huntington. Runner on second, and only 1 out here. Top of the 7th, leading 4-1. That's hit hard and foul down the left field line. 0-1. And that's hit right back to Johnson, and he'll take the play over to first. Runner will move to third, but that's going to put 2 down. So Xavier Goodwin will come to the plate. He was hit by a pitch, grounded out, and singled in a run. He's 1 for 2 on the day. Johnson, strike 1 to Goodwin.
Was a nice pitch.
Was a nice pitch. 2 down, trying to get out of this inning and give Cabell Midland an opportunity to get 3 runs. It's quickly 0-2. Get 1 more strike, and you'll move to the bottom of the 7th, hoping to plate at least 3 runs to extend this one or 4 to win it. Johnson ready. Comes to the plate. Curveball.
It was behind him.
Behind. Goodwin. 1-2. Johnson hits Goodwin in the helmet. Could hear that one from a good ways away. And I think that was yet another one of those curveballs that
did not curve.
Did not curve, did not drop, got away from him. And so now you have runners on first and third, and now Cash White come to the plate. Struck out twice and had an RBI single. We may have a pitching change, and let's see if we're going to have that or not. And it looks like we are, and not sure who's going to come in to pitch. We'll see. And we will take a break, and when we come back, we'll have a new pitcher for Cabell Midland. When we come back, we'll be back right after this.
Pathways has been around for over half a century, providing quality behavioral health care services for 60 years.
Pathways is your certified community behavioral health care clinic. Learn more at pathways-ky.org. Expert care backed by experience.
Your hometown teams, your biggest moments, your place to watch it all. Follow high school sports from Ashland, Cabell Midland, Greenup County, Huntington, Round County, Russell, and Spring Valley live and on demand. Watch now on mytowntv.com, stream on Apple TV and Roku, or take it with you on the MyTown TV app for Apple and Android. MyTown TV, players first.
All right, folks, we are back. Cam Wallace is going to take over for Cade Johnson and reset it for you here. We're in the top of the 7th inning. Huntington High leads Cabell Midland 4-1, and right now they have a runner on third and Jacob Ramey. A runner on first is Xavier Goodwin, but I'm sure he had a courtesy runner probably coming in for him. So you have runners at first and third and 2 outs. Huntington leading 4-1. Cam Wallace's job is to come in and get Cash White out. And Midkiff did run for Goodwin. And Wallace is finishing up his warm-up tosses. And it looks like we're ready, and Cash White will come to the plate for Huntington.
2 outs in the top of the 7th inning.
White will step in, as I mentioned, 1 for 3 on today, 2 strikeouts and an RBI single for the Huntington shortstop. And the runner's going, and they got him in a rundown, and they're going to catch him as Wallace is running towards the runner, and they don't want to let that runner come home, and they're just going to let him go to second. As I think the thought was, if Midkiff continues to get in the rundown, will the runner score and get an extra run? So Midkiff will go to second, and it's runners at second and third now. That's fouled down the third baseline. 0-1 on Cash White. Here's the pitch from Wallace. That's hit in the air into right center field. It may be trouble. They're not going to be able to get it. It bounces between center and right. Cash White will slide into second with a 2-run double, and Huntington starting to blow this one open as Midkiff scores from second. Ramey scores from third, and Cash White with a huge double into right center field makes it 6-1. Now Grady Franks will step in. He's 0 for 3 on the day with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Wallace delivers high, ball 1. If you're Cabell Midland, that's exactly what you didn't need, is to give up 2 runs here in the top of the 7th. That's fouled away. It's now 1 ball and 1 strike. And that's fouled at the plate. Be strike 2. 1 ball and 2 strikes. And if you're thinking ahead for Cabell Midland, scheduled to come to the plate's the 2, 3, and 4 hitters. But they're going to have to put up, as it stands right now, at least 5 runs. And that's going to stay high, ball 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Outside, ball 3. Count's going to go full now. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 2 down, runner on second is Cash White, who doubled in 2 runs to give Huntington the 6-1 lead here in the 7th. And a breaking ball, and Frank swings and misses for the 3rd out of the inning, but a couple of base hits, 2 runs scored, One runner left on base. No Midland errors at the end of 6.5. Headed to the bottom of the 7th inning. It is 6-1 Huntington over Cabell Midland. We'll be back right after this.
Life moves fast and the moments don't wait. The first steps, the first home, the dreams you work so hard for. Where you place your trust matters. At Members Choice Credit Union, we're here for every milestone. Through the hard days, the hopeful days, and everything in between. Your money, your future, your choice.
Pick 6 for $19.99, a perfect meal for two.
That's got a rhyme.
Well, how about munching on Pick 6, my mouth going yap, yap. People always staring at my wings, they go flap, flap. Dave is so surprised because he didn't know I'd rap, rap. Pick 6 meal for two for $19.99.
All right, folks, we are back. New pitcher for Huntington Heights. Evan Childers will come in to pitch in relief of Caleb Nicely, and he was in left field, and I think Jamie Legg went to left, and looks like Grady Franks has moved to first.
New pitcher for Huntington will be number 12, Evan Childers.
And Franks has moved to first.
Leading off the bottom of the 7th for the Knights will be number 4, Andrew LaFawn.
So Andrew LaFawn is going to try to get it started here for Cabell Midland. They need base runners. LaFawn on the Knights walked twice and flew out to right field, so officially 0 for 1. Childers throws that one high, ball 1. Swing and a miss, strike 1. 1 ball and 1 strike. Another curveball that stayed just a bit high, about 3 feet above the batter's head. I think at least 3 of the 4 pitchers we've had tonight have had that happen to them.
I believe you're right.
And we've got
2
time.
Oh.
Looks like Jamie Legg is maybe tiny shoe out there in left field. And now he's ready. 2 balls and 1 strike on the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th, Andrew LaFawn. Swing and a miss, strike 2. That looked like another breaking ball, but it stayed high, but still got the swing and a miss. So Childers will come to the plate with the 2-2. A swing and a miss on another breaking ball, and strikeout Andrew LaFawn to lead off the bottom of the 7th. Will now be Braylon Wing. And Wing on the night is 0 for 3. Ground out, strikeout, and reached on a fielder's choice into third. So he's 0 for 3. And now Childers will come to the plate with Wing. And another breaking ball, strike 1. Childers, I hesitate to say this, has had pretty good command of that breaking ball early. This one may sail high. It does not. Wing with a grounder to first, picked up, tossed over to Childers, and they get the out. Nice play by Franks to Childers for the second out, and now Cabell Midland down to their final out, trailing 6-1 here in the bottom of the 7th. Cade Johnson will come to the plate, walk twice, and grounded out. When he was the pitcher, he was courtesy ran for, and Ballou came around to score Cabell Midland's only run so far tonight in the 2nd inning. And that's going to stay high, ball 1. Inside, ball 2. And that's going to be a base hit into right field. Johnson will be on with a 2-out base hit. Now Cruz Hunt will come to the plate, 0 for 3 on the day. Pop up to short and 2 flyouts to right. And that's going to be strike 1 called. Cruz Hunt not happy with that, or excuse me, should be Cruz Hunt, but that's number 14. I don't have 14 on my roster. Should be Cruz Hunt's spot. I apologize for that. And that's going to one ball and 1 strike. Strike 2 on the inside corner. Cabell Midland down to their final strike. Stays inside. And a slow roller to third, and it's off of Hunt's foot. And I apologize, I was just looking at my lineup card. They put down 2, number 15, so it is Cruz Hunt, number 14. And they had on the lineup card submitted today, Braylon Wing at number 15, and number 15 was Cruz Hunt as well. So my mistake, got it corrected now. 2-2 to Hunt. Curveball drops in for strike 3, and that will do it. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 runner left. That is the final. Huntington gets the victory 6-1 over Cabell Midland High School. We'll take a break. We'll come back, and we'll wrap this one up here from Cabell Midland High School. Great MyTown matchup between these two schools. We'll be back right after this.
Download our app today.
Whoa, easy on that trigger, partner.
Are you talking to me?
Ranger Rodney here, looking out for your wallet. You gonna put in them rewards?
Rewards?
Hot doggies, give me that.
What in the Pixar?
You know, Clark's Rewards. Save on gas, get free stuff. There you go, partner.
Get some every time.
Rewards. Got it.
Clark's Rewards. Return, refresh, refuel.
Your family deserves nothing but the best.
The sky's the limit. Drew and Jonathan's Modular One sofas and sectionals at Big Sandy. They're fully customizable, oh so comfortable, and affordable. Modular One can be designed precisely to your liking, with multiple available pieces to choose from in 7 great colors, starting at $4.99. Pick what you need, combine, adjust, that's it. Your room, your way.
Shop Drew and Jonathan Home at Big Sandy Superstore.
With Ashland Credit Union's Community Spirit Card Program, every swipe supports what matters most. Our students, our schools, and our community. From morning coffee to Friday night lights, show your spirit everywhere you go.
Pick 6 for $19.99, a perfect meal for 2.
That's got a rhyme.
Well, how about munching on Pick 6, my mouth going yap, yap. People always staring at my wings, they go flap, flap. Dave is so surprised because he didn't know I'd rap. Pick 6 meal for 2 for $19.99.
I was tired, wasn't getting very good sleep. I was dragging. I think deep down I knew something was wrong. Felt quite a bit of pain in my chest. Next thing you knew, I was doing a heart cath. I absolutely felt better immediately. Right back to work Monday morning with no kind of complications whatsoever. I know a lot about heating and air conditioning, but you guys are the ones that know about hearts.
Inspired Heart Care at UK King's Daughters.
Your hometown teams, your biggest moments, your place to watch it all. Follow high school sports from Ashland, Cabell Midland, Greenup County, Huntington, Round County, Russell, and Spring Valley live and on demand. Watch now on mytowntv.com, stream on Apple TV and Roku, or take it with you on the MyTown TV app for Apple and Android. MyTown TV, players first.
All right, folks, we are back. Your final score, the Highlanders of Huntington 6 and Cabell Midland 1. Huntington improves to 12-11 on the season. Cabell Midland drops to 14-11. For Cabell Midland coming up as we get near the end of this season, they will go to Raceland tomorrow. At least this is the schedule that I have. They will be at Boyd County on Monday. And then next Wednesday, Ripley comes to town, and that's scheduled to be right here on MyTown TV. For Huntington, they will head to Buchanan, West Virginia to take on Buchanan Upshur, and they will also take on Boyd County. Then they're at Hurricane on the 5th, and then home for Greenup County on May the 6th, which is their senior night, and that will be right here on MyTown TV. A couple highlighted for Huntington, Tavion Wilson with 2 hits, scored a run. You also had Cash White had the big 2-run double that scored 2 runs in the 7th inning to put it to 6-1. Also had an RBI single in the 2nd. And Xavier Goodwin with a base hit RBI as well. Cabell Midland struggled at the plate. Caleb Nicely did a nice job and only gave up 1 run through 6 innings of work. Evan Childers come in and shut down Cabell Midland in the 7th inning. Want to give you a reminder tomorrow, Tri-State Showcase softball action starting tomorrow at noon at Ashland. It'll be East Carter at Ashland, and then at 2 o'clock, Hurricane will take on Ashland. At the Russell site, we'll have 4 games there for you. Greenup County versus South Point at 12. At 2 o'clock, it's Greenup versus West Jefferson, Ohio. At 4 o'clock, it's Chesapeake versus Russell. And at 6 o'clock, it's Lincoln County, West Virginia at Russell to wrap up our 6 ball games we're going to bring to you for the Tri-State Showcase. Always a great time, and teams from our 3 state areas around in the Tri-State area, Ohio, West Virginia, and Kentucky. Appreciate you tuning in tonight to this MyTown matchup that was fueled by Clark's Pump and Shop and presented by Big Sandy Superstore. Want to thank all of our sponsors for us to be able to bring it to you. Want to thank my cameraman and color man, Evan Atkins, my producer, Conley Wood. Appreciate them and the job that they do. I'm Mike Miller. I'll talk to you tomorrow from the Tri-State Showcase over at Ashland. Good night, everybody.
We know your time is valuable. That's why banking should be easy. With personal alerts on our banking app, you can be notified of what's important to you. People's Bank, working together, building success.
Pathways has been around for over half a century, providing quality behavioral health care services for 60 years.
Pathways is your certified community behavioral health care clinic. Learn more at pathways-ky.org. Expert care, backed by experience.
Mom, what's for dinner?
Ashland deserves leadership that is steady and strategic with a bold vision for the future. That's exactly how I lead. Forward with smart growth. Forward with responsible budgeting. Forward with safe neighborhoods and strong infrastructure. Forward with the opportunity for the next generation. I'm Amanda Clark, and I'm asking for your vote for the Ashland City Commission on May 19th.
I'm Jamie Reese, your Boyd County Sheriff, and on May the 19th, I respectfully ask for your vote because protecting your families is not political, it's personal.
I'm David Salisbury, your current District 1 County Commissioner, and I ask for your support in the May 19th primary. Our physical court has driven economic growth through tourism, bringing new opportunities and investment to our community. From the new racetrack to our new 100,000 square foot sports complex, not to mention hosting 2 of the top 5 concerts in Kentucky, Rock the Country and Healing Appalachia. I am your 24/7 Commissioner working for you every day. Humbly, I ask for your vote on the May 19th primary. Proven results, steady leadership, and continued success.
Hi, this is Clay from Pollock's Jewelers. So much has changed, especially over the last 30 years. Now the latest craze, lab-grown diamonds. As the only certified gemologist appraiser in the tri-state area, happy to help you. Thanks again for all your support and friendship over the years. We'll see you soon.
Life moves fast and the moments don't wait. The first steps, the first home, the dreams you work so hard for. Where you place your trust matters. At Members Choice Credit Union, we're here for every milestone. Through the hard days, the hopeful days, and everything in between. Your money, your future, your choice.
From hand-cut steaks to fall-off-the-bone ribs, Texas Roadhouse has something for everyone. Visit TexasRoadhouse.com or download the Texas Roadhouse mobile app to get on the wait list or place a to-go order online. Fresh baked bread and honey cinnamon butter await at Texas Roadhouse. Order their legendary catering for your next event. Located at 501 Winchester Avenue across from Ashland Town Center Mall. Texas Roadhouse will help you support your local school.